Oh my gosh. Ooh.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Jenny.
Baby, yeah.
And today we're going to be watching
more of Sailor Moon Stars. This will be the 10th episode, and the last episode was a Mina-centric episode. It was also really funny, too, the way she was trying to get all of the three lights of, like, she's with this one, she's with this one, no, she's with this one.
Oh, yeah!
It was really funny.
She
and
wanted
having, like,
them all.
Usagi trying to help her take pictures and her in an intimate moment with Seiya. It was all just really, really funny.
You couldn't have chosen someone less clumsy to take those pictures for you.
It was
and,
really
like,
funny,
a little
though.
more stealthy. I know, it was hilarious.
Yeah, stealthy. I wonder who else you could have picked. I mean, who else would agree with it?
That's
though?
what I was thinking next, is, like, who else would have said yes to a scheme like that?
Right.
Without asking more questions and finding out that it was, like, a little bit sketchy.
Yeah, so then she went ahead and she just stopped that idea completely, and her next idea was to go ahead and be an assistant to the three lights.
Yeah.
And it seemed to be going well, and then there was this one girl, and she is apparently, like, a professional photographer, and she keeps, like, pushing Mina out of the way, and just, why are you here? You understand how hard this is, blah, blah, blah. And Mina
like, lecturing her and
yeah,
stuff.
But instead of Mina being upset about it, she seems empowered by it, which is pretty cool, because at the end of the episode, she's like, I'm gonna actually work for myself. Yeah. So it's like, go Mina!
Yeah!
So, yeah, and then we saw a preview, and it looks like this episode will be more Seiya-focused. So that is always a great thing, too. You have Mina, and you have Seiya.
Yes.
So we're pretty excited to check this out. I know you're definitely excited to check this out.
Yes.
You get to know more about Seiya.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it. If you'd like to watch this season with us from the beginning, we'll link the first episode in the cards and the description.
Yes! And here we go.
Yay! Oh. Oh my gosh, this is so 90s.
Yeah, this is definitely 90s.
10 out of 10 on the 90s scale.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah! Look at her, like, sweat drops, like, sparkling.
Oh, she's getting called out. Her
again.
Me again.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Everything.
Oh,
that's a little harsh. Could you be a little more specific?
Yeah.
Like, maybe give her some pointers of what to work on.
I know, right?
don't know. Oh, the greatest crisis
And
ever.
what is that?
It's gonna be something silly, isn't it?
It's a test thing? Ah.
Oh, I mean, that's not something silly, but yeah. Oh no, Seiya's struggling too.
Yeah, it's not. Doesn't have her head in the game right now.
Hmm.
Oh. Oh damn.
Oh. Oh.
Yo. Well.
That's pretty freaking harsh.
Yeah.
Oh no! In the middle of the test, like, this is maybe not the.
The two of them.
Why do
are, like,
they look
amused.
so freaking smug?
I don't know.
Oh no, I can't.
Aww.
Oh no! Oh, the two of
The
them.
kindred spirits.
They're like, we're in it together. Ah.
Oh.
Oh. So much for remedial studies.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh. Oh. Nah.
So Seiya said some friends you are.
Yeah.
And they have the same last name, so they're not sisters, but they're friends with the same last name.
I guess so.
Okay, just checking.
Minako.
Oh, look at her little finger,
Yeah.
like, print.
Yeah.
This is so funny.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh shoot.
no! Oh no, poor Seiya.
Poor Seiya.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh, look how happy Techie looks about it. That's not cool.
There's Frey.
Ray shows up suddenly.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, Frey, what are you doing?
Oh. Luring them to her place.
Is wants to do it because of the three lights, doesn't
sparkle
she?
eyes. Yeah.
You didn't take an entry to say, oh! Oh my gosh, you're too obvious. By wonderful coincidence. Oh, Seiya.
Oh my gosh, his reaction is hilarious.
She's like, I'm gonna leave now.
We gotta play some string, got things to do. Oh, Usagi follows. Is she gonna let them know that she's following them? She tends to sneak around and follow people, doesn't she?
I'm just waiting for like a tumbleweed.
Poor Ray. Her hair too.
I know.
It's like sprung out. He's like, I'm gonna go.
Yep.
Oh. Usagi's impressed by the coolness.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see what happens now. Oh no.
It looked good to me.
Oh, holy Seiya.
Oh no.
Dang. Can you please be more specific?
Yeah, can't you tell, Seiya?
Yeah. Oh. Dang.
All of it. Oh. Ooh.
Oh, damn.
Cold.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The sweat drop for real. Oh, look at that cool looking poster too.
Yeah.
I need to stamp my fist against this really cool looking poster of myself.
Mm-hmm. Oh, these two are so.
Yeah, she's not amused.
Yeah. She doesn't
Oh.
like it. Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Yo.
Oh.
Interestingly, though, these two don't have that as banter in Crystal, right?
That is interesting.
Sweet. Look at that.
It's funny though.
Like,
oh yeah, the more you find the closer you are. Not so. They can agree on that at least.
Oh,
shit. Seiya's having feelings.
She's not happy.
Oh.
Say it's okay.
Usagi's like, huh? Mm-mm. Oh no.
Oh.
You people. Ooh.
Ooh. Oh, Ray knows who she is. Oh man.
To be fawned on by a girl. Oh.
Oh. Oh.
They're like, what? Oh, she is wearing a cross
Oh, that's true.
and a turtleneck.
So is that like someone from Ray's school? Nope. Great. You.
Uh-oh.
I know
I
those
see that
voice
stripes. The stripes are
sleeves.
what I saw. The stripe sleeve. Like that voice, the stripe sleeve.
She's just really cute, but she's
Right?
so bad. Sailing Ironmouse.
Of evil. Why
Nezu.
so cute?
I know, right? So you're gonna go after her, huh? Oh, the phone.
Her phone in her purse. Oh no, it's not in her purse. Was it?
It's a bag.
Okay.
I cannot with the old-fashioned phone.
That's great.
Yeah. Look at these people. They're just kind of like, what? How does that even ring not being attached to anything.
Right? Before cell phones, there were really weird 90s style phones that you could carry around in your purse.
Oh, okay, so this must be the school that Ray goes to. Ah, so there she is.
She's so, like, even-toned now.
Right?
So peaceful seeming.
Did the two of them?
Oh, they're both spying together. Usagi found someone to spy with.
Oh.
Oh.
That hits a little close to home now.
What do you mean?
A secret identity.
Oh, okay. I was staring at Seiya's face because she looked so concerned and I didn't see the sub.
Because, you know, Seiya has a secret identity too. Oh. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Oof.
Dang.
Yeah.
Sparks.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, challenge.
Mm.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's interesting. Like, maybe she sees something that we don't because it seemed like they were all doing the dance really well together.
She's also, Oh, here we
She's
go.
the director.
I guess.
Oh, she's so sore.
Oh.
Oh. Oh. Oh. Oh. Ooh.
Ooh.
Mysterious.
Yeah.
Oh.
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 Aw.
Seiya's blushing thinking about it.
Yeah. So she doesn't see that now.
Oh.
Oh. Oh. Interesting.
Oh, so she's kind of upset with herself too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Okay. There you go.
Radiance.
Come on, Seiya.
Wow.
Ooh.
How does she know about that? Maybe they talked about it around her.
She knows Ray.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I
That soft look.
know, right?
Oh, she's like, I'm okay with that. Oh, the fond look in Seiya's eyes, though. Ah!
Usagi, you're not
She almost
sneaky.
got caught. Aww. They're walking home together after spying together.
Yeah.
Oh. She looks much happier now, Seiya does. Oh! Do you have a boyfriend? Oh. You got that from that? I guess because that person's not around.
Yeah.
The boyfriend's not around, but...
Yeah.
She's blushing!
She is.
She's like, wait, what now?
What just happened? I don't know what just happened.
Usagi panics.
Yeah, right though.
Like, wait, what?
Oh!
Ooh! Seiya's like, I'm bringing it.
She's like,
oh!
Oh! Yeah!
Now Seiya gets it.
Yep.
And look, it's like exactly the same. But radiant!
But it has radiance now.
The same, but with radiance.
And it smiles, too.
Yeah!
Yep.
Oh.
Aha! There you go.
Oh, flying again!
Ray? Oh!
Oh no! She gets
Sagi
lectured.
follows Seiya. Ray follows Sagi.
Oh! Oh! She grabbed her by the ear!
I'll watch Seiya for you!
Of course you will! There's no ulterior motive in it for Ray. Oh, oh, she's giving it her all.
Yep.
Oh, coffee? Yes.
Oh no. What happened when someone got a drink last time?
Uh-oh.
I know that voice.
Uh-oh, that tiny cute stature.
Sailor Iron Mouse. Nezu when she's not Sailor Iron Mouse.
Oh, it's so cringy.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's true. She does not want her TV for face on TV.
No. Yeah, please leave.
Yeah,
You're not welcome. Look at her!
That's not gonna happen. Oh, dang it.
Oh. Well, at least Seiya's there. I wonder if Usagi's still around.
I hope she is.
Uh-oh.
Woo!
Oh!
Dang. No! No! Oh, no!
Uh-oh.
Oh, Akane.
Go transform! Oh, no.
And it's nope. Oh no. Oh no.
Sailor Director?
Oh, now she leaves.
Oh, that backhanded compliment.
No. Oh! Dang it. You know what you have to do, Seiya. Aww. Yes! Yeah, there she goes.
Wow. All the fun poses.
Right? Ooh.
Ooh, so cool.
Yes.
Yes.
Snap.
Oh no.
So
This
I
is
hope
so
Usagi's
uncomfortable.
still around.
Yeah.
Aww.
She's about to take her down.
She has no choice.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't have the power to convert her back to the way she was. Only Usagi has that power.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't want to. She doesn't want to. Oh! Oh, there they are!
Yay, they were close by!
Oh!
Oh! Ooh! Yikes. Oh! Wow! Sounds like they've been through a lot.
Yeah, it does.
Ooh.
Oh!
Whoa! I'm surprised. I guess she had to like resolve herself to do this.
Mm-hmm.
Because even after Sailor Moon came and she knew that she could do something about it, she was still gonna take her out.
I think it's something that unfortunately they've had no choice but to do.
And like to get accustomed to in a way.
Because they're just kind of like, because I think it was maybe the first episode we got introduced to them.
Mm-hmm.
only one person had a power to save them. They said they're not here. And they're like, oh, well, she has that power too, right?
I guess she had to kind of come to terms with and resolve with the fact that that's the only thing she could do.
Yeah.
But that just got, like, real intense real fast.
Yeah, it did.
Ugh.
Yeah. But
well, at least she's okay.
Akane's okay now.
It was so uncomfortable seeing her as that...
Sailor director?
Yeah. That.
Oh.
Oh. We need this radiance.
She didn't run away that time. You know, usually they peace out.
They just disappear.
Oh, there she is!
Here! Oh. Oh. With the ponytail swaying in the background.
Yeah.
Oh, Sailor Moon holding her chest. Feelings.
Oh, there you go.
With a little victory. Oh! Seiya's so proud now.
Yeah.
Look how proud Seiya looks. Oh, with the sparkles. The radiant sparkles.
Interesting.
That person. Wait a second.
That was interesting.
That person turned into Sailor Moon?
Didn't look like Sailor Moon before.
And then turned into Sailor Moon. You know, because she's seen this before.
It's been a bit, though.
But it's interesting.
Yeah. Oh, looks like we're getting a Taiki episode next.
Oh, I wonder how Ami's gonna feel about Taiki doing that well.
Speaking of Ami.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was wondering. Are you jealous? Oh.
Okay, cool. Oh.
I really liked that episode.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah.
And you see the struggles, you know, especially that I'm sure all the Starlights had to deal with, but it seems like for them, a lot of people had to die because they didn't have the power to fix what's going on.
Yeah.
And for them to see, like, there's this power now, I feel like if Usagi and Rei hadn't got there, unfortunately, Akane would be no more, just because that's what they're accustomed to. Seems like they've been through a lot. This is a really, like, Sailor Moon's always been dark, but if I have to say that, this is very dark.
Yeah. And, like, she said, like, you kind of, I don't know exactly what word for word it was, but it was, like, you don't know what it's like to have to keep on living.
Yeah.
And it's like,
our
whoa.
whole planet got destroyed.
Yeah!
That's huge.
I think it sounds like there's some, like, survivor's guilt, but also, like, it sounds like she's having to, like, really muster the will.
Yeah.
To get through the day.
Yeah, she didn't. It seems like a lot, and honestly, she didn't want to transform. You could tell, like, she's like, I have no choice, you know.
To transform?
To Starfighter, because she was like, she wasn't wanting to do that, you know. And then Rei and Usagi show up, and then Rei was like, hey, listen, or.
What do you mean she didn't want to transform? I thought she was transformed but didn't want to, like,
no, she at first she didn't want to transform. She had said, you know, what am I going to do? And then she's, I have no choice. So that's why I believe it took her so long to transform, too. Because at that point, it's like, she's already down on her, like, from everything that's been going on, right? Here's this one person that actually she does like, Akane, and actually is pushing her and making her like, oh yeah, there was that radiance, I lost my fight, or whatever it was, and she essentially, like, inspired her to do really well now, and now this person's being taken away, so it's just like, damn, and they've already seemed to have, like, a lot of people taken away from the Starlights, it seems like that, at least. So yeah, the whole thing with Maz, though, is just like, damn, I mean.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it seems like, though, like, Sailor Starfighter is trying to help people.
She is, in her own way.
Yeah. And then Sailor Moon and Sailor Mars are trying to help people but just Sailor Moon has the capability to do things.
And Usagi's always had the capabilities to be able to heal, like, people that were infected or monsters, anything like that, right? So they're just kind of like,
she would like gain it.
Yeah,
if
gain
she needed it.
She needed it, she gain it. And they just let her do her thing, right?
Yeah.
And it was really big though, because you would think that initially when we met the Starlights, it's kind of like, oh, are they ever going to go after them? And Ray's like, come at me if you need to, essentially. And Seiya doesn't. She just kind of like stands there and lets Sailor Moon do her thing.
Yeah.
And it's so interesting at the end, like, maybe we need her radiance. So it's like, damn, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then walks away with the ponytail swishing.
Yeah, she just walks away and just kind of like disappear like General. So it'll be interesting to see. So it seems like we're going into Taiki, and then probably after Taiki, I would assume Yaten would be next. So we get to see them all transform. Us as the audience members, we already know who they are.
Yeah.
It always cracks me up though. Like, you really just can't tell. Like, really, even though Usagi, like, she's not wearing a mask or anything. You know, same hairstyle, just in a pretty magical girl outfit.
Let's blame it on the magic.
The magic.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, maybe there's some magic shield. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's pretty
funny.
obvious to us. And for, like, the Three Lights versus the Starlights, like, their gender is different. So I can kind of see, even though, like, the three of them, like, look exactly the same, but at least there's, like, a different gender.
There's, like, a different kind of with their magic, but at the same time, it's like, who wears their hairstyles like that? Like, who? Obviously, who, right?
You're so funny.
It's just kind of funny to me how, like, you know, we're just kind of like, how do you not know? And I mean, it's obvious because it has to keep the plot going, because if they did know early on, I'd be like, well, what the heck is this?
Right,
It's
that's
like,
true.
Wait, is that Usagi?
Yeah.
Wait, is that Seiya?
They have to milk it for the plot, for the drama.
Yeah, they do, which is really good, though. And so, that was
I'm excited to see how it all kind of plays out.
Yeah, I am too. Oh, man, it was a good episode.
Are you picking up new things this time watching through, since you've seen it before?
Yeah, a little bit. Like I said, I don't remember everything because it's been such a while. But I do, like, certain things. I do remember, like, Akane to a certain point, and then, like, her words that to Seiya, and I'm just like, oh, that's really interesting. It's always cool to, like, go back and watch something you haven't seen in a while, because you can kind of pick up on, oh, wait, what about this and that, too.
Yeah.
So I definitely feel like it's definitely worth more than watch just because it's awesome, but also you will pick up things. It's like when you play a game. Like, you play this game, you beat it, you go back later on, you're like, oh, wait a second, that's why this happened, and this happened.
Yeah. Okay, another question for you. How, if you had to guess how Sailor Starfighter is feeling about Sailor Moon right now, what would your guess be?
She's conflicted.
Okay.
I believe she's conflicted because here is this other magical girl who's also a Sailor Scout who she probably has never heard of because it looks like the Three Lights are from another planet. Yeah. Or the Starlights.
Well, it seems like they've been touring a little bit, but maybe just they haven't been in this local area long. Maybe. So like, here comes this Radiance, we're gonna call her, because obviously she says she's a Radiance now. Yeah. And she sees her, and I think she's conflicted, because she does say, I hope you don't become our enemy, right? Yeah. So here's the thing. Usagi would never, she doesn't want to fight anyone, right? She wants to help everyone. So she would not become an enemy. On purpose. Others, though, on the other hand, possible. Yeah. Because of certain temperaments, shall we say, could become enemies. So I kind of feel like if it was just up to Usagi and it was just up to Seiya, that they would just work together. Yeah. Right? Yeah. But everyone's so protective over Usagi. All of her Sailor Scouts are. Some more than others. Some are kind of more like, let her do her thing. And some are like, no, I don't think I will allow you to do your own thing. Okay. You know? So I feel like she's conflicted, but she really would like to see where this could go, just because she's the Radiance now. Yeah. However, I don't know about her I'm gonna call them sisters because they all have the same last name. I know. Sisters, it's so confusing. On the other hand, just maybe they're kind of like the other ones, right? Yeah. I don't know. There's always a wrinkle, right? It's kind of like, okay, you're cool with it. You're cool with it. Okay, you're not cool with it, right? Yeah. So I mean, it has to keep the plot going, you know? Right. So what about you? What do you think she's feeling right now? I agree with you. Conflicted. But I definitely saw admiration.
Yeah, that's true.
In Sailor Starfighter's eyes.
Absolutely.
Obviously, she was trying. I think that she was kind of taken aback because she obviously didn't want to have to take down Akane. That's her name, right?
Yeah.
And so that, now I'm getting what you're saying, that she didn't want to transform. Because the only method that she had for dealing with people who, phages is what it's called, turned into phages, is to take them out. So that's why you're saying first she didn't want to transform. Yeah. Because she didn't want to have to take her down. Yeah. Because she's like, if I transform, I have to take her down. Yeah. And then she transformed, and then she's like, all right. And like, she had to kind of talk herself into doing it. She did. So it seemed like she had already gotten that resolve. So she didn't want to talk herself into it. She had to. She felt like, this is the better of awful options. Yeah. Like, of the options I have, this is the right thing to do. Yeah. And so I think that that's why, the more I think about it, that's why when Sailor Moon came, she's like, this is just how we fight. This is, because she's had to talk herself into this probably so many times before, it seems like. Yeah. And so she's like, I finally got my resolve. I was gonna do it, even though it was really hard. Yeah. And then you showed up out of nowhere and, like, derailed kind of the plan that I had to talk myself into. So that's what I think that she's thinking at that point. Yeah. But I'm sure, like, on the other hand, she's grateful because she didn't want to do it. And so she looks at her, she's like, maybe we need your radiance. I think that she's starting to open up to her. Yeah. And realize, she's like, I hope we're not enemies. Like, she's kind of, like, starting to have some kind of hope. And I think that the fact that Sailor Moon sees the best in people has a lot of that, like, hope that things could potentially get better. Yeah. Like, that insight. I feel like if they got closer as Senshi, that could be very healing. Yeah. Because it seems, or for Starfighter, who it seems like has been kind of beating herself up, putting herself through so much, and feeling really bad about it, feeling like, well, I have to do what I have to do, and, like, I'm sure that she's down on herself for having had to talk herself into doing this. That was just the right thing. Yeah. For so long. Yeah. That it's just like, well, now there's another way, and this person who, like, sees possibilities of things getting better, like, sees the best in people. I feel like if they were able to get closer to each other, which, I mean, you probably kind of know how things progresses. I know they're always fighting baddies as things go along. Yeah. But I feel like that could be very healing and very, like, nourishing and nurturing and all the things for Sailor Starfighter.
Yeah, I agree with that too. And I find it so interesting that after she, like, they talk about, like, how you have that silhouette of that individual and then it turns into Usagi. But if you look at the silhouette is very different stylization than Sailor Moon. So it's like, ooh, interesting. This is quite interesting. But at the same time, I agree. I feel like that Starfighter needs that healing because it seems like she's been through a lot. Yeah. They've probably all been through a lot.
I feel for them. I definitely do. Yeah. And it does seem like they're doing the best they can out of a shitty situation. Yeah. Yeah, my heart goes out to all three of them. Yeah.
So good, though.
It was fun. I liked the dance of this episode. I watch dance movies and stuff. So seeing them, like, the super 90s dance movies, I was like, I'm gonna go dance with them.
Yeah, it was really fun, actually.
That part of it is fun. Yeah. So it's, like, both. It's, like, really fun and all the music and moves, and then it's also, like, oh, shit. Stuff's going down, isn't it? Yeah. It's getting intense.
Well, that's the thing. Like, it's dark, but it's also have lightheartedness and slice of life, but then it goes back to being intense and dark. So that's the thing.
I think it was last episode that I was saying it feels almost like two different shows.
It does.
It feels like there's this happy slice of life show that we're watching, and then this, like, much more intense show that we're watching. Yeah. And it's actually the same show.
Yeah, it is actually the same show.
But I guess, like, it kind of makes sense because they have secret identities. Yeah. So people in their day-to-day lives don't know that they're Sailor Senshi. So they're, like, treating them like normal people. Yeah. They're going through what normal girls their age go through. And they're, you know, having chats together, going out to eat together, having friendships and all this other stuff. And it's almost like a whole separate life from them as Senshi, who, like, you don't really see that much intermixing of, like, of those kinds of moments, right? It seems like they're either on senshi business or having cute, fun banter and jokes and like all of that. Yeah, no, absolutely. And you know, the thing about it is a lot of people don't think of Sailor Moon as a dark anime, right? A magical girl anime. They feel like Madoka, which is very dark, by the way. My first introduction to a serious dark magical girl anime, when I'm like, oh, it's so cute, it's so wonderful. There's an episode happens, and I'm like, wait a second, what am I watching now? But Sailor Moon is extremely dark and definitely helped pave the way for Madoka and for Magical Girl Raising Project and for other anime that I can't think of the top of my head that are like magical but they're dark. Yeah, well, I mean, they're heroes, so part of what comes with being a hero is sacrifice. Yeah, and you don't see that in a lot of like other types of like anime, really. Maybe little bits and stuff like that, but the stakes are high. That kind of like mixing you're talking about, like, it's super cute and fluffy, and then it's also like super freaking intense. And,
it's like I don't trust cute looking anime girl magical girl anime now. I'm just kind of like, okay, who's dying?
Yeah, like
what's happening?
When's the other shoe gonna drop?
Yeah, because it's going to. I was so oblivious to Madoka when I got into it, and I was so excited.
Me too! I was like, oh, this is making me so happy.
The opening was so cutesy bootsy and
it's so fun. How could you watch this and not be happy? Did I say that to you, literally? I was like watching Madoka, and I'm like, how could you watch this and not be happy? Yeah, and you're like,
I gave her a warning. Like, I didn't spoil it, but I said, when you get to a certain episode, brace yourself.
Yeah, but you can see how, like, this was really one of the, like, forerunners of magical girl anime.
Yeah, especially because I believe Sailor Moon was actually the first magical anime where the girls actually transformed and had a secret identity. Because there were magical girl animes prior to this, but they never had, like, the outfit, the cool transformation and things like that, and another identity too. So overall, Sailor Moon has paved the way for a lot of different kind of anime, not just magical girl anime as well, but it's really good. And going back and, like, watching, you know, this is just, it's crazy.
It's crazy what they were doing in the 90s.
Yeah, absolutely crazy. And
wow.
And it's kind of interesting because we didn't get it in the States for a very long time. We would not have gotten a chance to watch it in the 90s because technology wasn't that advanced yet. So when I found out about it, it was like...
About this last
season. I had no idea. I just saw a picture and I'm like, who is this? Like, this looks like someone from Sailor Moon. And I researched it. And then, like, this was a few years ago, I watched it and I was like, I never saw this when I was a kid.
Right?
And then I'm like, oh, this is why I never saw this as a kid.
I told one of my friends about this recently, that she watched all of the episodes of, like, Sailor Moon, and I was like, oh, did you see Sailor Moon, Sailor Stars? And she was like, what? And I was like, oh, it has these characters, and Seiya, and Taiki, and Yaten, and they're the three lights, and they're idols, and da-da. And she's like, that doesn't sound familiar at all.
Yeah.
So she had no idea about it. So there are a lot of people who, like, are huge fans.
Yeah.
That might just never have been exposed to it.
Yeah. That's why when we get Cosmos, a lot of people that don't know about Styles are going to be like, what is this, right?
Yeah.
It's a Sailor Moon movie.
Yeah.
What exactly, who are these people, right? So I feel like when Cosmos comes here, it's gonna be more popular. Like, the Three Lights and the Starlights will become more popular, too.
That's true.
Because I talked to, like, a few really Sailor Moon fans, and they've never heard of even Cosmos, and I'm like, have you been living under a rock? Like, you know, you don't know. I showed them a trailer, and she's just like, how do I not know about this? I'm like,
right. So in general, this anime was way ahead of its time.
Yeah, agreed.
Really,
agreed.
Yeah,
it's
it
really
meant a lot to me when I watched it as a kid.
Yeah,
it changed my life, honestly.
Yes, it did.
Yeah. Okay, Haruka changed my life. Did it change your life? What do you
Sailor Moon?
Yeah.
I guess in a way that I wasn't really somebody who would watch a lot of girly stuff per se, and I had kind of interpreted, like, magical girl anime was very girly, and it wasn't until I started watching it, and I was like, okay, there's a bunch of girls, and they're in cute outfits. I said, but this is actually really interesting.
Right.
My friends were really surprised, because you're not watching Dragon Ball. I'm like, no. I'm not watching Dragon Ball. I'm watching Sailor Moon, and I'm enjoying it. And so in a way it did. It opened up my, because I was like, nah, I don't think so. I don't think it's for me. You know, it's a bunch of girly girls. You know.
So as a kid, like it did kind of change.
Yeah,
it opened you up to some new
I was
stuff.
kind of like, all right.
Because you were watching that show. It's not actually called Glitter Force, but like Netflix calls it Glitter
Force. Oh
like
yeah, it's another magical
that.
girl anime, and they call it Pretty QR, and that's another magical girl anime, which once again probably has inspiration from Sailor Moon.
And then you also like what else? You watch like a lot of stuff that I haven't even checked out.
I forgot some of it.
You watch like My Little Pony.
My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, not the original My Little Pony.
Okay. But yeah, there's stuff that you watch like that I haven't seen. So this, do you think this kind of opened yourself
probably,
up to
because
that?
just because something is cute or has like, you know, girly stuff to it doesn't mean it's gonna be like, you know, ew.
I think that it's also like changed our relationship and giving us something else to bond over.
Yeah.
Because we both did watch. We didn't know each other growing up, but we both were like watching this, living in different states, like living our own lives, and then now like being already married. Like I don't know if we talked about it much before we got married, but with all like the, we watched all of the episodes that had come out of Crystal